All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Yes, we're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers in today's video. So the official schedules are out, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are getting absolutely shafted. But I want to make a couple of things perfectly clear before we get into the actual schedule itself. Folks, strength of schedule before the season, it's literally worthless. I mean, it just really is. Guys get injured. Teams get better. Teams get worse. Teams stay the same. Like, I fully agree with a lot, especially like former Steelers. We're about to get into a quote here. A lot of people are freaking out, and I will certainly admit to it that I think this schedule is unbelievably unfair. Folks, your final 2 months of the season, you're at home against Baltimore, right? On the road against Cleveland, on the road against Cincy, at home against Cleveland, on the road against Philadelphia, on the road against Baltimore, at home against Kansas City, at home against the Bengals. It looks like a gauntlet of like some Madden new league where it's like if you beat all these teams, you'll win the cup. It literally feels like the AFC playoff route to the Super Bowl, the final couple of games this season. But once again, it's going to be all right. Now, let's get into it. So before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We post a ton of Steelers videos on this channel. So if you guys wouldn't mind getting this video to 250 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. And I do just want to say this really quickly. The Steelers' back half of the schedule from week 11 to 18 is the hardest in the NFL per preseason projections based off of last win totals from Warren Sharp. So once again, guys get injured. Pittsburgh is really good. I think people are flaming on Russell Wilson way too much. I think people are flaming on Justin Fields way too much. But let's play hypothetical, all right? So Wilson signed a 1-year deal at the league minimum, right? Fields carries a cap hit of just $3.2 million on his final year of his rookie deal, right? They didn't pick up his 5th-year option. If the experiment does not work out, the Steelers will try again in 2025 with no financial fallout. Yes, I don't think this will be Mike Tomlin's first losing season, but it could be. And if it was, well, all right, you're probably going to search for a franchise quarterback. Some players are probably going to get traded. Some players probably aren't going to come back. You might do like a quick retool. You might do a quick retweak. But folks, once again, I really don't think it's going to come down to that, all right? You picked up Russell Wilson, Justin Fields in the draft or in free agency. You got a star linebacker, the best linebacker available in free agency in Patrick Queen. You trade for Dante Jackson. You've got some interesting players like Van Jefferson and Quez Watkins, but you picked up Deshaun Elliott, Dean Lowry, Montravius Adams. Their defense is that good. Their defense was that good last year. If you're telling me the Pittsburgh Steelers with 3 different starting quarterbacks, a fired offensive coordinator, like literally no real option at quarterback until the final 3 weeks of the regular season where Mason Rudolph came in and feasted. You're trying to tell me that this improved team through the draft, Troy Fautanu, Zach Frazier, Roman Wilson, Peyton Wilson, plenty more. You're trying to tell me that the defense carried this team to so many victories, or they were like a huge part to majority, if not all of their victories. The defense only got better. So the defense is going to continue to keep you in every single football game. But I don't even want to say this out loud. Joe Burrow, season-ending injury. Lamar Jackson, season-ending injury. Maybe Patrick Mahomes get banged up in week 16, so he sits out week 17. Worrying about strength of schedule is just really stupid to me, but I do agree that final stretch, week 11 to 18, is ridiculous. But when we take a look at it, so you start your first 2 games on the road, Atlanta, Denver, win. All right. You come home for the Chargers. I'm still thinking win. You go on the road for Indianapolis. I'm still thinking win. You lose to maybe Dallas, although you're playing at home and it's Dallas. You head to the road against Vegas. Then you come home against the Jets and the Giants, and then you hit your bye and you follow it up. Your first game after the bye is Washington. So if you play 9 games before this brutal stretch, let's say you're 6-3. All right, let's say you're 6-3 through the first 9 games. Let's say they do what they did last year and they split all the divisional games, which is probably the most likely realistic scenario. Well, now you have 9 wins. And if you can just take down a team like Kansas City once or Philadelphia once, the point is you're still looking pretty freaking good. And you still got Washington. So it's like, No, I don't think because of the schedule, Pittsburgh is going to be like 7-10. I don't think I saw on the herd earlier today that Colin Cowherd saying Mike Tomlin's going to have his first losing season as a head coach. I don't think so in the slightest. But let's get into a quote from Ryan Clark, who made, I can't play the clip because it's too long and they just get flagged like everything else. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. Who made this schedule? What dude from Cleveland all of a sudden got a job in the league office? To think you have to play the Ravens twice, the Bengals and the Browns, and then the Eagles and the Chiefs, a team that won the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, a team that was in the Super Bowl the year before. You have to play those teams to finish the season when the end of the season is where we've seen the Steelers find ways to compete. It's the beginning of the season when they suck. Coach Tomlin has a saying, I try to make things as uncomfortable as possible. Guess what, my dog? You ain't got to try hard this year because the NFL did it for you. That's pretty funny. I like that quote there. Once again, it's fine. I think Cleveland's quarterback room is very confusing. I think the Bengals are dealing with some internal issues with T. Higgins wanting to trade and Trey Hendrickson wanting to trade. And, Baltimore is Baltimore. I think they did get a little bit worse, but at the same time, they got Derrick Henry. I'm not worried about it. I'm really not. Everyone's freaking out about a week 11 to 18. Once again, let's say you split all divisional games. So you're 3-3 in divisional games. Can you beat Baltimore, or can you beat Kansas City or Philadelphia damn straight? This team's trying to compete for a damn Super Bowl. So I think at worst, you're looking at a 9-8 record. And hopefully with the competition and just the level of strength and talent in the AFC, hopefully 9-8 gets you in the playoffs. But I think anything with 10 wins to the name, you're certainly making it. And I think that's certainly in the cards for Pittsburgh. Even if you start off slow, you got a really good stretch to start off slow. You got a new head coach week 3, the Chargers. You've got a young quarterback who played 3 full games last year, week 4 against the Colts. You've got your first 2 games against Denver with a rookie QB and Bo Nix. You've got a whole new thing going on in Atlanta. That thing's going to take some time. They also don't have a great defense. And then, Dallas is Dallas. They're really good in the regular season. So let's just say maybe they lose that. Then you go to Vegas. Vegas quarterback situation is a little confusing. The Jets do have a good defense. And you got Aaron Rodgers, but who really knows how well the Jets thing's going to go? And then you play the Giants, and the Giants are the Giants. Washington with Jayden Daniels, the rookie. Pittsburgh's going to be just fine. I get it. Baltimore's good. Cincinnati's good. Cleveland's good. Whatever. So is Pittsburgh. All right. That's it for today's rant. Sound off in the comments because I'm sure you guys aren't pleased. I'm not pleased. I want to make that perfectly clear. But just remember, dudes get injured. Dudes get worse. People regress. Teams regress. It's all going to be all right. Pittsburgh's still going to win at least 10 games. All right. Should still find a wide receiver number 2. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button for daily NFL content. But give me if you need to vent it out in the comments. But more importantly, give me a win-loss projection based on paper now that we have the schedule in front of us. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon.